There you go.
Like Shark Tank.
Yep. So basically, why do we think you should give us £100 million? We're pitching for an idea relating to decarbonisation of urban transport. So greater than 50% of people currently live in cities, and this figure is growing. Our prize, we believe, has the potential to help with decarbonisation of transport within cities, so that will help with emissions reductions targets. Also with energy storage, so once you have electric vehicles within a city, you can use that to manage the demand side of energy. And also there are health benefits, so if you take internal combustion vehicles out of a city, then you remove a load of particulates. I'm not the health expert, but I think that it's a big cause of asthma and stuff like that, so big benefits there, we believe.
So our problem statement is all around getting communities or towns to take part. So this isn't targeting a technology, this is trying to get communities to work together, cities to work together, towns to work together. So we're targeting towns and cities over 1 million people living there, and we're asking them to do some very specific things. We want them to reduce the vehicle emissions by
90% of current levels.
And we'd be doing this by getting them to do a benchmark to prove what their current emission levels is at the moment, and then they'd be given a certain amount of time to decarbonise their transportation network. And the reason we didn't go for 100% is because people come in and out of cities, and certain vehicles can't be decarbonised completely, and we were trying to force this. So this is all about planning, this is all about putting up charge points, this is all about persuading local transportation networks to support by charging carbon-based, fossil-based cars to go, they get charged a fee to enter, a bit like London, but actually increasing the differential by a large amount.
Yeah, so I guess one of the main questions is why hasn't this been solved before? And it's a bit cliched maybe to say it's a bit of a chicken egg situation whereby charging infrastructure doesn't exist for electric vehicles, and then the market's not there because there aren't enough electric vehicles out there, so who drives that? So we're trying to incentivise somebody to roll out that infrastructure, provide the incentives to make this work. So what a team has to do, then potentially you're looking at from an urban planner maybe policy incentives. So for example, this is an idea we sort of stole off Elon Musk, but free electricity from charging points to begin with. You also have to make planning changes, so when new infrastructure is being built, incentivise developers to put in electric charging points. The key barriers we thought were cost of infrastructure, cost of vehicles, and then also public opposition. So if you're to set such large targets, then inevitably you're going to have to put maybe some cost-based incentive in there, and people aren't actually too far into that.
So the real reason the benefit for Europe would be is hitting their emission targets. Actually, the health issues. There's a global impact, because if we can teach people how to do this for their own community or for one or two communities, this is something that can get rolled into larger communities and to different areas and can be tried at multiple places around the world. So there's a global impact. Also, for the people who aren't successful, who take part in the challenge, there is still going to be the emission benefits and the health benefits that will come from it. So it's not a winner and a loser thing. Everybody will be a winner out of that. There will just be an element of who is going to be the most successful, and that is the aim of the prize.